Hey, Pisces, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your October 2022 Health, Wealth, and Abundance reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Pisces and take a look at, again, health, wealth, and abundance. So please do see the disclaimer in the description box below. And for those of you that are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Pisces, we are going to dive into the energy here of health. Now, health is more than just physical health. It is emotional, mental, spiritual, and the chakra that is illuminated for you in the month of October is the sacral chakra. This is located about 2 inches below the navel and can affect the reproductive system, the ovaries. It can be about hysterectomies as well as mid to lower back pain. This is our creative center, our pleasure zone, all about our sensuality and how we feel about the relationships in our lives, including the most important relationship, the one we have with ourselves. So when this area is blocked, we tend to have issues in that lower region here below the belly button and stemming around to that back area. Now, for a lot of you, this is, again, about how you see yourself. Some of you may have that physical pain that's manifested. For others of you, this can be about, it can be as deep as colon cancer even. It can be about cyst, fibrosis. It can be about endometriosis for some of you. Now, on that emotional level, this is about how you feel about yourself. Is there reciprocity in relationships, whether it is a romantic interest, whether it's with your own children, your parents, your friends, co-workers? Is there equal give and take? When it comes to the sacral chakra, are you feeling the joys and pleasures that these relationships bring you? And if not, I feel like you are healing aspects of what's working and what's not. You may be walking away from certain people, situations, patterns, habits this month in order for you to head towards a more healthy lifestyle. Now you have the Six of Cups showing up, Pisces. So the Six of Cups can be a card of nostalgia. You may be looking back thinking, 10 years ago, my health was so much better. Or you may be even looking at memories of being with loved ones as well. This can be the card of thinking about someone from the past. It doesn't always have to be a lover or an ex. It can be about memories created in your own childhood as well. Some of you are really healing some childhood wounding. The Six of Cups can be about making sure you're not romanticizing the past. You're not putting something to the side or numbing some emotions or feelings, or that you're not living too far in the negative, the past, or going down a rabbit hole when it comes to your health. I feel like the important message for you is to choose which path to go. You have the Eight of Swords showing up when it comes to your health, and this is about at times feeling helpless or hopeless, but Spirit is saying here that you have two directions. You can either stick in the past or stay in the past here, which is one direction here showing up, because the Eight of Swords is right in the middle of this energy here. And you can choose to go back to the past and let that define you, or you can choose this Star energy showing up here, card 17. And this is about you healing on a higher level, but getting to the root of the problem here. For some of you, I'm definitely seeing that you're healing some hurtful words, some things that may have been said in the past, some things that may have damaged your emotional confidence, especially when it does come to relationships, when it comes to feeling the joys of life, feeling the pleasure. And for ways for you to open up this sacral chakra, this can be about doing things in your life that bring you more pleasure and play. This can be about eliminating and getting rid of the things that bring you down, that make you feel less than worthy, less than desirable. Some of you may be changing your appearance. You may be going to the gym more. You may be cutting back on sugars or breads or alcohol. This is about you really feeling good about who you are in your own skin. But also, I do sense that some of you are doing mirror work. Now, this could be looking in the mirror. This could also be a way for you to really activate this sacral chakra is through mirror work. And if you've never heard of that, definitely look it up. Louise Hay is a beautiful, beautiful teacher when it comes to mirror work. So some of you may want to incorporate more of that into your life. For others of you, you can eat more orange foods, orange fruits and vegetables. You can work with orange crystals such as carnelian, the energies of the orange. It could be even orange flowers, wearing orange. As you can see today, I'm all up in this orange energy. So sacral chakra is about feeling the pleasure, feeling good, feeling creative, feeling expressive, and bringing about a positivity when it comes to the relationships in your life. I do feel for you in the future. There's a lot of healing going on here, which is beautiful, Pisces. That's what you're here for. Healing on a deeper level, emotional, spiritual, physical, mental. When this star card shows up, this is about you having hope about your future instead of looking back at the losses or looking back on the emotional pain, because you actually have the Three of Swords showing up here in the wealth category. Now, the reason I love doing the health and the wealth, because they're intertwined, they're interwoven. And like I've been saying with all the readings, is your self-worth equals your net worth. And some of you may be weighed down by people, places, or things, or situations that are actually affecting your net worth, affecting your finances, affecting your wealth and your emotional wealth as well. And this is about you healing on a higher level. And it may be you walking away from things that no longer serve you with the star card, because the Eight of Swords showing up here is about feeling trapped and restricted. But in the other cards, it usually is a picture of someone bound by handcuffs or bound by rope, but the rope is loose and you have what it takes to unravel that rope. So a lot of times it's about our own self-sabotage, our own self-restrictions, our own ignorance that tends to hold us in place. Now, Pisces, I'm not calling you ignorant here, but I'm saying that you have a choice here. Do you want to feel helpless and hopeless, or do you want to feel helpful and hopeful? And I feel like that's the direction you're heading. This star card absolutely is about hope. You're choosing to bring about positivity to any situations that were a challenge regarding your mental, physical, or spiritual health, and you're moving on. And it says here for you regarding health, what can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night, Pisces? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams, no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Your soul action. Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. And again, everything is connected. Your health, your wealth, your abundance. This is all integrated because it's all energy. And I feel like what you're doing is you're healing a situation from the past. Some of you may be letting a past person go that may be affecting your health in a negative way. For others of you, you're healing or mending or coming back together with a person from the past who maybe has hurt you, or you both have hurt each other. Because this can certainly be about relationships in your life that are very close and important to you. Now, in the category of wealth, now wealth is more than just financial wealth, Pisces. This is emotional wealth as well. And you actually have emotional spending. So make sure that you are reining in on your spending, that you're not overspending, that you're not emotionally giving just because someone asks you for help or money. Are you really wanting to do what it is that they ask? Or are you just doing it because you're a giver? Or because you're used to constantly giving, and people taking. Again, I'm getting the energy of reciprocity here. So if there's not equal give and take, it leaves you feeling drained. Some of you may be going on at times emotional spending benders. Staying up late at night because you can't sleep, like it says here. And this is about you maybe shopping because you're trying to fill a void within you. So just take a look at your spending. And if you are going to do any spending, spend it on your own self-care, Pisces, your own self, whether it's getting a massage, energy work done, treating yourself to a nice, coffee or a tea or a dessert, whatever it is for you, no matter what. It doesn't have to be doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It can be treating yourself to a nice walk or a nap or a downtime or a day of rest. But make sure that the things that you are saying yes to are a soul yes, and the things that you are saying no to, because you're setting healthy boundaries for yourself. Now, when it comes to wealth, I feel like you're supported. You're fully supported when it comes to wealth here. Now, you may be heading towards or are in a job that you love, Pisces, and this could be counseling. It could be a guide, a mentor, a coach. Some of you may be a healer. You may be in the healing industry, nursing, doctor. For others of you, this is just about you going in a direction that not only fills you up financially, but emotionally is fulfilling to your heart as well. And Spirit wants you to know that you are fully supported as you go down this new road regarding your wealth. Some of you are able to finally go in a direction because there's joint finances, whether it's joint finances in your personal life that allow you to go in a new direction, or you may be joining forces with another company or another person where you're finally able to let something go and create change on a bigger level. And that change is actually going to bring in more wealth as well. Now, you do have the devil energy showing up here. This is about you taking back your power, reclaiming your power. And that's kind of what I was feeling here when it comes to health. It's about saying yes when you mean it and no when you mean it, and not letting other people pull the strings. It's also about equal give and take. And even though I don't see the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Cups is giving me that equal return. So it's a perfect month for you to ask your boss or your clients, or raise your prices, or ask for that promotion because you deserve it. And I feel like you are being equally compensated here. If you know your worth and you believe that you are worth what it is that you're asking for, I feel like other people are going to say, yeah, you're right, Pisces, you really do work hard. We would love to give you this raise or this promotion. Or even if they're not able to give you that, there may be some sort of bonus or incentive or company vehicle. Or this could also be if you're a business owner or entrepreneur. This is about adding new modalities. Instead of keeping yourself restricted here, Pisces, whatever this means, you're thinking outside the box, and it's about being vulnerable and opening your heart up instead of feeling that emotional distance or feeling closed off. Some of you at times may feel a creative block. You may feel burnt out. You may feel lack of energy because someone else is pulling the strings here. Whatever that is, it could be something that's distracting you. It doesn't have to just be a boss or a coworker, but anything that pulls you off chart. It could be a limiting belief. It could be, anything. It could be a person that is distracting you from fully embracing the wealth that is rightfully yours, earned and deserved. I feel like you're healing from some sort of sadness, isolation, disappointment, something that you may have invested your money, your time, your energy into that didn't happen the way that you thought it would. And it left you feeling a little bit isolated, a little bit rejected, or even abandoned. But the good news is you're healing from it because you have the Eight of Cups, Pisces, which says you're walking away. You're moving on from whatever sadness, disappointment, or whatever was tempting you to move in a direction that wasn't the best for you when it comes to your wealth. Now, in the wealth category, remembering that rejection is God's protection. Maybe you didn't get that job or that promotion in the past, or maybe you didn't get the house that you had put an offer on, or perhaps something fell through. It's because Spirit has something better in store for you. What are you moving towards here? Your Nine of Cups, Pisces, your wish fulfillment. So when this Nine of Cups shows up, that's about emotional wealth. So if you are not happy with where you are in your career, in your finances, in your wealth, I feel like October is the perfect month to walk away from something that may have felt like it had a hold on you, may have felt like it was holding you back from achieving your true prosperity, your true abundance. So I love to see this card showing up for you in the wealth category, because sooner rather than later, you're walking towards that Nine of Cups. So what you have here from the soul truth is, where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action, Pisces: share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Whatever this difficult situation was, it was meant for you to speak up and actually help others. There was another sign, I forget who it was, it may have been Libra or even Scorpio, where I gave the example of writing a memoir. Maybe it was a memoir of overcoming some sort of big challenge that you've had in your life, and then you're writing a memoir about it. It doesn't mean that you're writing a memoir. That's just the example. Some of you, maybe you are, but it's about you creating purpose out of a challenge or a pain that you've been through here. Even if it's something as small as sharing it with one friend, that you can help them overcome a challenging situation that they are in. Some of you, it's about helping other people rise above, because again, remember, self-worth equals net worth, and you are that catalyst in healing. So some of you are big healers. Even if you aren't directly in the holistic healing or the traditional healing type of career, I feel like whatever it is that you're doing in your personal or professional life is going to create more emotional and financial wealth, as long as you are coming from a place of the heart, staying open and vulnerable, not caging yourself to whatever this devil energy is for you, and mastering what it is that you want to accomplish. I sense here that there's some old outdated beliefs that you may have had from the past, maybe from your own childhood, that may be holding you back, that may be saying, well, stay in this situation, it's going to get better, or let this person steer the ship here without you feeling like you're in control. That's not the case. I feel like your beliefs are going to be updated and new ones integrated in the process that are going to actually help you towards your wish fulfillment. Now, Pisces, in the energy of abundance, one of my favorite categories, and the abundance can look like something different to each and every one of us. You actually have the gifts card showing up in the category of abundance. This is about your spiritual gifts. It's about gratitude, surprises showing up. It's about celebrations. It can also be about a gift from the universe. And that's what I'm getting here with the Six of Cups. I feel like there's a gift coming in for you in the month of October. Whatever that looks like, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, whether it shows up through the form of something physical. It could be a person. It could be a gift of a promotion, a gift of a home, a raise. It can be a gift that is actually given to you and wrapped. But I do feel like you are also shining your skills, your talents, and your gifts into the world. And that's about this voice. This is about you making a difference, using your skills, your gifts, and your talents, and you will be able to monetize off them. And that's not selfish, because I feel like you've come here to grow. Spirit wants you to be abundant. Spirit wants you to use the gifts that you've come here to utilize. And it's okay to make money using those gifts. That's what we're here to do. Now, you have three major arcanas when it shows up in your abundance category, which is huge. You actually have the Hierophant, you have the Fool, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So there are some big positive changes coming in here. When you have the Hierophant, this is about divine learning. Some of you may be going back to school. Some of you are teachers, spiritual teachers, or even in the traditional sense, you may be a teacher. Some of you are taking online courses, workshops, seminars. But when this Hierophant energy comes up here, you are taking a look at your own beliefs, your own morals, your own traditions, and I feel like you're upgrading them. Again, if something was corrupt, if something wasn't sitting right, if you were very loyal to a certain situation because maybe that's the belief that you knew at that time, you're taking a look and saying, is this true for me still? Or do I need to follow a different path? Do I need to upgrade my belief system to align and attract what it is that I deserve in my life? That's what this is all about, Pisces. You are being divinely guided to a more enriching, beautiful pleasure. There's pleasure here in this life of yours. And I feel like you're being guided at this time to take a leap of faith. Yes, you may not know where you're going to end up. You may not know where you're going to land, but trust that the universe is going to catch you. Trust that you have wings here. It's very important for you to embrace this new beginning. You have a fresh start coming in here, Pisces, and it's going to be a very abundant start. It's going to be a very abundant energy if you're brave enough to embrace the unknown, because what do you have behind it? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate, destiny, intervening to bring about a turning point in your life, to bring about good luck. This is about not repeating the same cycles. This is about not repeating what you've already learned here. It's about unlocking yourself from a situation that was emotionally challenging for you. You don't have to keep repeating is what Spirit is saying here for you. You have what it takes to step off this wheel and to embrace this positive change and positive new beginning that is showing up for you. So all three cards here are major cards of change, transformation, and abundance, especially combined with the gifts. Get ready, because I feel like especially 2023 for you is going to be about a lot more pleasure, vitality, creativity, abundance. And I feel like you're just starting to kind of hit that tip of the iceberg here, but you'll fully be able to embrace this energy soon enough. Now, your final messages here, I'm using a new deck. I believe it's the Way of the Light Workers. You can find all of the decks here in the description box below if you'd like. But you have the No card showing up, and you can see the storms. So it reminds me here of this devil energy and this sadness and isolation card, but you also have blast from the past type of energy coming in. And I feel that whatever past stuff this is, Spirit's saying no. Wait, postpone, pause, and say no. It's very important for you to listen to your intuition. But remember earlier, Pisces, we said, is it a soul yes, or do you need to set healthy boundaries for yourself by saying no? That's what this card is saying for you. Last but not least, we have the Mirror, which, I love it because we talked about mirror work earlier. Now, when I pull these cards, I barely look at them. I like to read them intuitively as we go along. But we did talk about mirror work. So again, I'm just going to emphasize how some of you, Louise Hay really has some beautiful affirmations, and I believe a book called Mirror Work. You can Google it, and if you want to learn more about how to heal the sacral chakra, but also all of the chakras, including the heart, and if you want to work on your self-confidence and your image, definitely do mirror work because it is life-changing. Now it says here, mirror. It says, what is triggering you? What is triggering you? I want you to ask yourself that, because what you have here again is what keeps you up at night. What triggers you? What makes you cringe when you think about it? How can you create purpose out of pain? And for some of you, say no. Okay, so I definitely feel like you have a lot of change coming in, but where you're heading is going to be far, far, far better than anything you leave behind. Remember, Pisces, you're walking straight towards that 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, and then to that 10 of Cups, emotional wealth and fulfillment. You have some beautiful blessings and beautiful gifts that not only you're here to spread and share, but you're able to receive them as well. I hope this resonates, Pisces. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell. And I am sending all of you beautiful Pisceans tons of love and light. Thank you so much for tuning in.